think so. Hello, baby. I almost forgot. Sensei Raven demands that we keep our calm. I'll be right back. I can't find the beads. Shit. Well, there's no viewers yet, so I'm gonna go check the car.
ReallyCheapFloors.com said, "Your audio isn't working."
Thank you, reallycheapfloors.com.
Fighting for Laughs said, "Hello Mark, have you seen my beats?"
For some reason it's not in the chat, but reallycheapfloors.com said your audio isn't working. Is this thing working? What's going on with this? Let me just pop it out again. Pop out the chat. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Alright, well. It is most disappointing that I cannot find my beads, but
ReallyCheapFloors.com said, "I hear you now." Don't forget where the best flooring deals will be with amazing shipping rates.
Reallycheapfloors.com, obviously. Duh. So, I cannot find the beads, which are my grounding mindfulness tool, but that is okay. I will look for them later. Instead of the beads, I will use the power of Jif, peanut butter and chocolate, 50% less sugar. The top of this thing, I'm just gonna pop it, or maybe right there.
Yo, really cheap floors seems pretty chill.
Yeah, he is. Very chill. The chillest. Where should we practice? Honestly, I never get tired of the beach place. I like the beach. So, the name of this series. I've just spilled that Diet Dr. Pepper, you son of a bitch. How is it still spilling? I wiped it. The name of this series, as previously discussed, is Raven's Mindful Ninja Guide, Tekken 8 Frustration. This is part 2. So, what we're going to be doing...
Deinhardt said, your Raven is getting really good. Farouk Kazuma said, hi brother.
Yo, what's up everybody? Farouk, Patrick, everybody's in the house, all the players. So, in order to get the meager enjoyment from playing this game that I get from sidewalking, sidestepping, and punishing, and poking, I have to use mindfulness to keep all the other stuff from annoying the shit out of me. So, in order to keep all the other Tekken 8 stuff from being really annoying, we're just going to practice mindfulness by tapping the game.
Farouk Kazuma said, yo Patrick, what's up?
Alright, let's catch up on the chat. The chat is not working. Let's go here. We'll pop this chat. I bet that'll work. Farouk is in the chat. You say you hate Raven. Yo, Patrick, what's up? Farouk, you trying to get grinded coffee from the ancestral gods?
Farouk, you try and get grinded coffee from the ancestral gods.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Get ready for the next battle.
Tekken God 36 is my opponent in this moment.
Patrick Deinhardt said, Farouk hates what he does not understand. Just like me. Farouk
He's just like me, for real.
Said, well, Raven, he has stealth. Patrick Deinhardt said, do you understand stealth? At an anatomical level? Farouk Kazuma said, yeah.
Dude, my bro, Farouk is a scientist, dude. We didn't even know all the lore.
Farouk Kazama said, so that's why I hate against Raiden.
Because he has stealth. He's sneaky. Oh, nice.
Patrick Deinhardt said, Farouk knows way more than I do. He is the master of mal-anatomical abilities.
I am trying to play more conditioning with that long range low, a big low poke. It's just down 4. So I'm trying to hit people with a couple little down 4s and then try and bust them for the big money mids.
Patrick Deinhardt said, using down 4 twice in a row makes me happy. You made fun of my repeated lows in past. I have no healed from the verbal abuse. Haha, just kidding, you silly goose.
You do 7 lows in a row. I do 2. You do like 7, 8. I try to condition with like 2 low pokes. You do like 6 hell sweeps, bruh. All I'm doing is backdashing.
Patrick Deinhardt said, it is Tekken 8. One must use 8 lows to join the fandom.
Yeah, you're right.
Get ready for the next battle.
let me read out the actual definition of mindfulness, just so people know what I'm talking about.
Patrick Deinhardt said, 8 lows is very conservative for my play style. Thank you for not revealing my abusive use of lows.
You also do 8 throws in a row as well. You do 8 lows, then 8 throws. And then 1 mid. And you're like, what are you, mixed up? What are you, a bitch? I'm being stupid. Alright, let me read the definition of mindfulness. Mindfulness is the cognitive skill of maintaining a non-judgmental state of heightened awareness of one's thoughts, emotions, bodily sensations, and surrounding environment on a moment-to-moment basis. It involves observing one's thoughts and feelings without judging them as good or bad, and it can be developed through meditation practices, such as with the can. Definitions and techniques of mindfulness are wide-ranging, but they generally involve sustaining meta-attentive awareness towards the contents of one's own mind in the present moment. Mindfulness has its roots in Buddhist traditions and is now widely used in clinical psychology and psychiatry for helping people experiencing various psychological conditions. And the technique that I'm using to stay chill is tapping the can. Because if I think to myself, Tekken 8 is fucking dog shit and they ruined this series, which is what comes to mind, then that's gonna ruin my experience. But if I think, if I clear my mind of all that and all I think is tap the can, all of a sudden, like, all the emotions and feelings that come with those thoughts, the ones that I was having before, they just pretty much go away. And it leaves room for you to kind of enjoy the things about the game that are enjoyable. Now, is that a sign that this game is well made and good? No. Obviously not. Obviously, it's a horrible sign that you have to use, like, meditation and mindfulness in order to enjoy the game. But, you know, I like making this content, and I like playing Raven, and I like playing Nina. I like playing Tekken characters, so if I'm going to enjoy it, I need to keep my mindfulness up to par.
Get ready for the next battle.
This guy's name is Salt God Prime. That's sick.
Patrick Deinhardt said, Tekken 8 has created a world where they can save the franchise in the most drastic way possible.
Yeah! Ninja power!
Patrick Deinhardt said, what an opportunity they have created. They can be the hero in the middle of their villain arc. I wouldn't plan the movie this way, but I have my popcorn ready. Patrick Deinhardt said, I love this stream.
Thanks, bro. Now, dude, we, through the power of mindfulness and the Jif peanut butter and chocolate flavored spread bongo, and the toxicity of Tekken 8, we are bettering ourselves, bettering our lives, and we're able to laugh in the face of a potentially destroyed franchise that we all love. It's amazing.
Vaporsmith said, defeating Salt Grind Prime is fantastic.
Is he a known player? Or is he just, you just thought the name was funny? I think that's pretty funny. Kazuya Mishima. We have the same weakness to sidestep, but not really anymore, to be honest.
Patrick Deinhardt said, are you peanut bettering in a big way? Vaporsmith said, I mean it's helped me focus on aiding Street Fighter 6, some more as well. Vaporsmith said, I might get to learn my. Patrick Deinhardt said, I need to peanut bettering my workout routine. Vaporsmith said, because I own the my but learning her, not as easy. Patrick Deinhardt said, yet SF6 is looking great.
Dang it.
Patrick Deinhardt said, you fixed the rage art issue. Nice.
It had something to do with the,
said,
it was in OBS.
I wasn't gonna dump 82 Canadian dollars on Fatal Fury so I could play the hardest version of my VS a bunch of extreme sweats.
Yeah, I hear you.
Vaporsmith said, if I need extreme sweats I get them a la carte in Tekken 8 and Virtua Fighter.
Did you say a la carte? Like a restaurant menu? I get them a la carte in Tekken 8 and Virtua Fighter. That is hilarious. I get my sweats a la carte. Oh my god, that's awesome. If I want sweaty gameplay, I can order it anytime. They will bring it to me on a tray. It's marvelous. I get my sweats a la carte.
Patrick Deinhardt said, a la carte is legendary. Vaporsmith said, I mean if I don't get them in Mighty Ruler all I need to do is rank up.
Exactly. You'll find them eventually.
Vaporsmith said, presto. Vaporsmith said, they invade.
You know, like, I don't want it to be a broken move, but really, is running 3 is a little too slow to be like a... It's kind of like a surprise attack thing, you know? You can't really like spam his running 3 too much. It's a huge move, you know? I mean, it's still it's a balanced move,
Patrick
you know?
said, I can't wait to sell Tekken 8 cans of booty sweat. Vaporsmith said, I still have to figure out what to do with Warang.
Ah, yeah. Warang is a problem, man. I could get my sweats a la carte.
Vaporsmith said, I had to fight a flame ruler Raven recently. He knew so much I barely could figure out what he was doing. Patrick Deinhardt said, Hor Wang is so cheap. What a bimbo.
Get ready for the next battle.
Mr. J219247
said, apparently he was Tekken King last season, go figure.
Yeah, probably was a pretty decent player. Ah, the hop kick.
Vaporsmith said, GTG for now, good luck.
Thanks, bro. Bruh. Gotta tap the can.
Patrick Deinhardt said, Jin produces more booty sweat in my chair than most characters.
I shouldn't go for that punish. I should just go for down forward 1. If they're that close to the wall. I mean, I can't remember it working a single time. It's a 2 break.
Patrick Deinhardt said, can I just talk about my booty sweat for an hours? Do I have permission? Consensual booty sweat talk is my love language.
That is so unbelievably frustrating.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "That face you made makes me think I make things worse on stream. Be honest. Do you like pineapple on pizza?"
I love pineapple on pizza. It's not you, dude. It's the game.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "You now understand the rule of pineapple. It is all-knowing, all-consuming." Patrick Deinhardt said, "Crazy oak key at the wall. Very nice."
And I do not teabag him back, and I do not key charge. This is the new fighting for laughs. It's Jif peanut butter chocolate spread. And I will even give him a rematch, even after he was toxic. These things no longer bother me. We have graduated to the king.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "You back-dashed out of his range and punished optimally. Quality gameplay."
Thank you, bro.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "Hell Sweep was his answer."
This
Patrick Deinhardt
is the power of
said,
the can.
"That has a crazy range homing attack from Raven. I've never seen that."
Man, I got jazzed up for that. Which homing move are you talking about with Raven? This one?
Patrick Deinhardt said, "You cheating, bro?"
You cheating, bro? Yeah, I'm cheating. I got cheats on. That's where my chill comes from. It's not from the meditation, the mindfulness. It's I'm just straight up cheating.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "You got cheats now?"
Yeah, bro.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "Looking a little sus? You tryna sus?"
Yeah, yo. I do hope I find my beads, though. I'll be honest. That has me a little more anxious than any of this. I wonder if I pulled them out of my shirt pocket last night. Oh well. They'll turn up eventually, I'm sure. Alright, let me slide my can to the
Patrick
side.
Deinhardt said, "You sussin' in this stream, brother, looking a little too OP, as the kids say."
Yeah, I'm leveling up. People in the old days used to practice, and then they leveled up. In the old days, we used to practice, and then we'd level up.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "You looking like a young buck with an old brainwave."
Thank you, bro. Old buck with a young brainwave. I'll take it. Couldn't get off the wall. He killed me.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "Clapping cheeks with a lack of hell sweet. For real, for real."
That's a mid, by the way. That knee that I just did, that I ended the round with, it's a mid. They intentionally made it look like it's a high. I don't know why. It even hits him on the chin. For some reason, it's considered a mid.
Patrick Deinhardt said, I don't you've done a kip up for a while. 81 damage combo looking OP as the kids say.
That guy's just a good player. I don't feel bad about that loss at all. I just felt like he played well.
Patrick Deinhardt said, running 3 looks like a TBZ move. For real, for real.
Alright, that's probably enough throws for this. I don't know if I'll keep going to the throws. I gotta punish that right. Well, that was lucky. I keep dropping that combo. All I gotta do is hold forward, but for some reason it's not going through.
Patrick Deinhardt said, you looking like a World War II vet with a plan to create pain on this game. As the kids say.
Thanks, bro. And when he gets you on the wall, he is brutal. He's so hard to get away from.
Patrick Deinhardt said, Heihachi has crazy combo damage now. What Giga Cat? As the kids say.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "This guy has a defense and sidesteps."
Nice. I shouldn't have done that. That was actually a pretty fun set. I'll tell you this, I was, in that moment, I was like, I'd rather die to lows. I'm going to break every throw. Like, I'm ready for throws. And I'd rather die to lows than die to a rage art. If he's going to get me, he's going to have to get me with lows. That's what I was thinking at that moment. I am not eating a rage art. I am not pressing a button.
Deinhardt said, "Nice job."
Thank you, bro.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "That was a great set."
Thanks, homie. This guy's name is Beef Pounder. Nice.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "Mark says, nice job. Like he has a kid. Nice job." Deinhardt said, "This lily is gonna raven end so hard I can feel it. Like the kids say."
Are you hanging out with kids? Alright, I gotta do the power crush out of the back turn now. I guess technically you're hanging out with kids with your kids. I mean, you have kids. That's what I was trying to say. That huge move is not launch punchable. That's so stupid. Of course, it's homing.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "I do hang out with kids 13 hours a day."
Yeah.
It is true.
I guess you would know what the kids say. What a block. This lag is actually making it really hard to play.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "If you are tired of hearing what the kids say, I can keep telling you. If you want me to stop, I can stop tomorrow."
What do the trees say? Seems like that was, you were married to the trees a while ago.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "Are we not friends on Tekken 8?
I mean, I thought we were. Well, or at least Steam friends. I see your review every time I boot up the game.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "I speak for the trees. I marry local flora and fauna. I don't see my name in the ranked leaderboard. I'll have to send you a friend request." GG's, Lily, GG's.
My ninjutsu has evolved to a new level.
Get ready for the next battle.
It's Big Toe Jones, right? Pretty sure I can get to community tab through here. I can't believe we're not friends on here. Aw, sick. I got Tekken 4 Hollow Art. That really means a lot to me. You can tell from my excitement. Alright, let's go to Tekken 8 Friends. I don't know who this is.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "Put your elbows into the controller helps with local oxygenation. I speak for the trees. I am Big Toe Jones and Big Toe Eugenies."
Big Toe Eugenies.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "I love Mark, by the way."
Yeah, he's awesome. Player search. Looking for Big Toe Eugenies.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "You friends with Knuckle and not Big Boy Pat?" Patrick Deinhardt said,
You
"I'm crying."
You shitlord. I was just in there. Friend list. Look at this. Steam friends. Oh, I wonder who that guy is. I wonder who this guy is. Wow, I wonder where I've seen that custom before. Wonder who plays this character. 93 attacks, 79 defense, 69 technique, 72 spirit, 83 appeal. Live and die from the 50-50. Alright. It says you're in, my friends. Whatever.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "Ha ha ha, you got me."
Yeah, you damn straight I did. Detective Davenport is on the case, bro. I'm so sleepy.
Get ready for the next battle.
You ever write a check for something and you look at your account several days later thinking the check's gonna have gone through, but it still isn't, they still haven't cashed it, and you're just like, oh my god, I never paid! Ah! This is how you do the snake turn, or the snake edge with Raven. You go into back turn, you do down 3+4, do this combo filler.
Patrick Deinhardt
Boom.
said, "You solved the riddle wrapped in rhyme. Sorry, I thought Flame Rule was my highest rank. Wondered why I didn't show up. Checks give me anxiety."
Yeah. Checks are honestly kind of ass. But that's what my apartment wants to be paid with, so whatever. Actually, I need to get more checks. I'm out of checks. And I even went to the bank today.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "Snake Edge to 69 rank."
Damn right. You can go into it from... Oh, wait. Alright.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "I like money orders better than checks." Patrick Deinhardt said, "Snake Edge to 69 damage is awesome."
Yeah. It is launch punishable. I don't really use it, but maybe I should. Because, I mean, when Ravens use it on me, it works. So, you know, maybe I should use it. But I like the, so far I like this down 4. You know, it gives a little stumble on counter hit, and it's sort of, it's pretty quick. It's like 20 frames. Has a lot of range. I don't know. I kind of like it. But maybe I should integrate some Snake Edge into the game. Maybe.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "Zapina is an old soul. I speak for the trees."
Why did I do that? Maybe this will work.
Edward Lee 123 said, "When I wake up from my nap, I try to learn Anna Williams."
Yo, Edward Lee, what's up, bro? Time for Anna Williams to meet Edward Lee.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "Falling from the sky in my orange fur jumpsuit was a tough shot in the movie."
I bet. I'm not sure really what move to use there. FF3 maybe? Her staying on the ground is kind of hard to deal with.
Patrick Deinhardt said, I still answer to the lyrics. I really immersed myself in the role. I became the oracle of Dr. Seuss in a literal and anatomical sense.
Amazing. You're quite well accomplished. It seems like orbital is the answer to her being on the ground.
Get ready for the next battle.
Tekken. Tekken 8, now you're ringing the bell. That is not optimal. I gotta figure out how to come out of this and then do a wall combo.
Patrick Deinhardt said, my IMDb won't give me credit. Just because I didn't voice my character. Don't they know I speak for the trees? Not a dang movie script.
Exactly, dude. How do I get to the updated one? I can't find the... I'll just pop it out again. Alright.
Patrick Deinhardt said, fall is cheap. Patrick Deinhardt said, fall is a shriveled up liar of 50-50 sheep. Patrick Deinhardt said, fall can't delete.
Ball's pretty strong.
Patrick Deinhardt said, the loser will lead. Patrick Deinhardt said, I love the hop kick knee. How minus is it?
You love the what? Hop kick? What a punish. Ah, forget about the homing move.
Patrick Deinhardt said, Yes, the hop kick from Raven. Is it safe?
FF3 is minus 14. That might be the one you're talking about. Nice punish. Nice. So he always goes for Demo Man whenever he doesn't know the punish. GG's, Paul. GG's. We are closing in. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we'll get it. Or maybe we won't. Yeah, I think the move that you're talking about is FF3. But there's several things it could be. So I'll make Lars block for a minute. This move right here is minus 14. And this move right here kind of is like a hotkey. It's more of a reverse can-can, I guess. But it's minus 14. Orbital's minus 9. What else might it be? That's only minus 5 with a ton of pushback. But it's hard to hit that move. I try to go like immediately back turn, boom, to try and use it when I try to use it move. This guy's name is Mash for Your Life. Awesome. That's pretty sick, bro. He's playing as Falco, holy shit. Ah, nice whip punish. Darn it. For some reason, it has a little bit of tracking on it. That running 3. I don't think it should, but somehow it does. I don't think any of the running moves should have tracking.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "Those throw breaks are awesome."
Thanks, bro. Wow, what a step. Yes. Flame ruler, baby. I get a genuine sense of accomplishment from that. That was well earned. That was like 8 streams to get the flame ruler.
Patrick Deinhardt said, "You reacted to the snake edge. Oh my god, so high."
Thank you, bro. I had to cheese him a little bit there, but I needed to make a comeback, so he was beating the hell out of me. What a step. Oh wow.
Patrick Deinhardt said, the throw breaks are killing this guy.
What a step. That was beautiful.
Patrick Deinhardt said, your throw breaks are too good.
Dang it, I think I wasted that. I was trying to get him on the wall with it. I was trying to use it as like my wall combo. GG, Brian, GG.
Patrick Deinhardt said, bad rage art timing. Almost like you never it.
For the next battle.
Bad rage art timing, almost like you never use it. Yep. It is precisely like that. Wow, I didn't know that was +5 on normal hit. What the fuck? Dang, I drank all this water? I drank this whole thing since I've started streaming. No wonder I'm freaking thirsty. I keep messing up that input. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing because it doesn't lead to anything like... You still get another hit, but you just... I would rather have the more optimized combo.
Patrick Deinhardt said, you never use rage hard. Quarter circle 2 is looking slept on. I speak for the Tress. Patrick Deinhardt said, I hope happy is a meta name for how this game took it away from us.
Nice. That was good patience. All right. That's the end of that win streak. And I will be happy to lose this rank on another day. But for today, I want to enjoy it a little bit and see where the stats are at. '89 attack, 89 defense, 79 technique,
Patrick Dinehart
65 spirit, 76
said,
appeal.
Other players are bad. Only you are good. This is the truth. Don't argue with me.
Thanks, bro. I'm gonna go to the lounge. Anybody who's watching wants to play? Anybody who's watching wants to play against my Raven? Go to the lounge and we can play. America, regions 1 through 3. That's where I'm at. If nobody comes to play, I'll just play player match or quick match, whatever it's called. What is this again? Oh, that's a practice. Yeah, I get why it's like
Patrick
this in the
Dinehart
game, but
said, he'll play you.
yeah, bro. There's a place where you can like set up just you and the other person. It's like one. What is this? Practice together. Practice together with a partner. No, I don't think I want to do that. Whoa, look, it's Anna Williams watching Anna Williams. Ah, this is probably one of those. Alright, so if anybody wants to play, come. I'm going to just set it to be like this. I don't want to play ranked anymore. I did my ranked for the day. Just show up and start a chat with me, and we can do the thing. It may not have the greatest connection, but you know, whatever. And in the meantime, I'll just be chatting. Oh, sick. Well, show up, Pat. Let's do it.
Patrick Dinehart said, I will play you.
Come and get it, buckaroo. Real OJ Simpson. Ba 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 ba. Alright, in the meantime, I'm going to be clipping this stuff. I mean, I'll play the quick matches that show up in between games.
Patrick Dinehart said, I don't know how to use the lounge.
Alright, well, if you just want to play a set, I'll just... I'll just go. Oh. Yo, yo, yo. I'm over here towards the back of the arcade in the battle area. Some guy said real OJ Simpson right here, bro. Other Austin, bro. There he is. Alright, get on this thing. And we can play, bro.
Get ready for the next battle.
That should be you, bro. If you jumped on the arcade machine with me.
Get ready for the next battle.
Big Toe Jones. That's what I'm talking about. Pretty cool, right? I like the way this thing works. Darn it. I didn't even mean to hit grab. I wasn't even trying to grab. Swoopity swoop. Nice one. All right, that's it for Pat. I'm out of here. Nah, I'm just kidding. yeah, that's it. That's enough for Pat. I'm out of here. See ya. I keep messing up that input. Nice. The mix. Ah, dang it. I was trying to step again. Darn it. Nice. Nice jab. Dang, that was a close one. Patrick and Austin fighting in the lounge. Yeah, why would you do a hell sweep there? That makes sense. I gotta quit doing that. If you roll to if you just side roll, then you get away from that. Wake up, orbital. Witness the results of my training. Nice combo. Nice dude. Blamzo. Lejeb. Nice one. Dang. God damn. How did I not?